Welcome to Knickknack's Corner. I'm wearing my wizarding robe, and we're in a corner. Today we're going to talk about Who Fears Death, Nydia or Courtifor. This is a fantastic book. It starts off kind of rough to read, but once you get into it, it's an extremely engaging read with some very interesting things happening. It's a dystopian fantasy, and we follow Aniasu. She is an Ewu who is a half-blood. Half-blood is better than the term they use in the book, which is half-breed, because genocidal warfare is being waged upon her race of people, and a tool that they use in that warfare is rape, and the way they do is they breed out the old blood to bring in the new blood, so they're creating these half-breeded people, and she is one of them. Now, she has some cool magical abilities that I'm not really going to go into because I think it's best if you figure it out for yourself with a fresh eyes. I'm just going to tell you that it's totally worth the read and that it's dark, very dark, and it goes places you would never expect. And it's fresh. Instead of having that European fantasy style, we're in an African fantasy style world, and it's actually rhyming with a lot of what's happening in the Sudan countries and a lot of what has happened in Africa over the years, including what happened in Rwanda and other things like that. It's definitely derivative to our own history and is quite an amazing story. Basically, she is a newly born Jesus, almost. She can do some miracles, or magic if you prefer, and you get to look at the old world and the way that this new world is. And you could see that the problems of our society that we have today still exist at this point in time, because for one thing, she wants to be trained to be better at her skills, but they won't train her simply because she's a female. And that is a mindset that really still needs to go away, because we're all equals, but in the book, they're treated far less equally, and where she's a half-breed, even more so, because the way that they're viewed, they feel that anyone who is bred in violence can only create violence, and the question of the whole book is, does violence solve violence? It's a toss-up. We go to war for stuff to try and stop heinous crimes, but, you know, we're creating heinous crimes as we go, violence with violence. Does it solve it, or is there a better way? And that's kind of the question the book is asking. It's a multiple award winner book, World Fantasy Award winner, and many others. George R. R. Martin, I believe, is looking to produce a TV show out of it, which is very interesting, because I would love to see how they make this come to life. And I just think, it's a fantastic read that I wouldn't have heard about, but see, me and my wife, we have a little thing we do every year on our wedding anniversary. We go out and get each other a book, and then we write each other a nice little note inside the books for each other, and it's just something it's something we love to do over the years to try and keep the love alive. And also, when we pass on someday, our kids are going to inherit our books, and the books will have little love notes in them from Mom and Dad, which I think is fantastic. I was given this one on August 6th, 2017, and I will read to you the little excerpt my wife left in here for me. To my soulmate, best friend, love of my life, you are everything to me. I am so lucky to have you. Thank you for being so amazing. Thank you for everything you have given me and everything you have done. Here is the first of many books I have chosen for you. I am so excited to have this tradition with you. just think one day we'll be 80 plus books to pass on to Ari and Asha. I love you so much, maybe even more than most. I love you forever and ever, Nadia. XOXO heart. Now, I can tell you one thing for sure. I love Nadia more than most, not the other way around. But yeah, so we do that, and this was the first book she gave me. I got about a third of the way into it, and I wasn't super excited about the book. But because she gave it to me, I pushed through and finished it, and I'm really glad I did, because it was a fantastic read. The last 2/3 of the book was quite interesting, amazing. Definitely had some nice twists and turns I never would have thought of, and I just thoroughly enjoyed it. And I personally think that if you're looking for a refreshing type of book to read in fantasy, Who Fears Death is the way to go. So I'm also a part of this group on Caravan. It's a Discord service where you can do book talks with people, and they are very gracious to allow me to post some and post there. They don't sponsor me or anything, just that if you're looking for a good place to go and talk books with friends and stuff, I'll post a link down below along with my Tumblr and Goodreads. And if you guys want to subscribe, please do. And if you like the video, please hit that thumbs up. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day and enjoy. Bye.